I'm Will Hunter, and you're watching Fake Leaf coverage on the Fake Sports Network. Welcome back, Fake Sports fans. Well, with a win over the St. Louis Blues, our Leafs have a 4-game win streak as we finish our road trip in Edmonton against the Oilers. If you're new to the channel, this is my custom league. It's not the regular NHL. You can check out my custom league rules in the description. And with that said, before we get to the game, I want to make a minor trade. So we go to the find trade and we look up defensemen. So we have Damon Hunt in the minors. If you look at his stats, for the AHL, he's got 4 points in 4 games playing in the NHL. He only played 2 games for us in the NHL, and it's kind of okay. He was adequate. But if you look at his minor league stats, he had 30 points in 43 games last year. After 19 and 45 the year before. He's doing okay in the AHL, so I might want to move him up, but to make room for him, you got to move Surrey. So if you look at his stats, in 4 games he's a -1 with no points. AHL 9 games 5 points. Last year in the NHL, 12 games 5 points. 10 games in the AHL 3 points. It didn't really do much. So select him. And we got 46 trade offers. Look through them. The best one we have. You could do Calgary for a 4th round pick. But I'm thinking, where is it? This one. Canadians, you can get Peter Mrazek. Now, I'm not getting him to be an NHL goalie. He'll beef up the Marlies goaltending, because we got 2 crappy goalies in the Marlies. And actually, we made it to the finals last year with them. But if you beef up the goaltending, maybe they can win it. Select accept. And with that done, let's have a look at the lineups and then get into the game. Playing for Edmonton on the first line is Dylan Guenther, Martin Nashis, and Henrik Sedin. On the second line, Keith Tkachuk, Keith Primeau, and Reggie Leach. On the third lines, Pete Mahovlich, Michael Pekka, and Victor Arvidsson. On their fourth lines, Roy Conacher, Eetu Luosterainen, and John McLean. On defense, on the first pair is Vince Dunn to Sergei Gonchar. On the second pair is Darius Kasparaitis to Jacob Trouba. And on the third pair is Dave Langevin and Marshall Warren. Starting in net is Ken Dryden, with Pyotr Kochetkov backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Nicholas Obey-Kugel, John Ogrodnik, and Ryan Poling. Playing for the Leafs on the first line is Marcus Naslund, Eric Lindros, Peter Bondra. On the second line is Alexander Burrows, Bobby Clark, and Lanny McDonald. On the third line, Zach Hyman, Brock Nelson, and Glenn Murray. On the fourth line, Scott Lawton, Jonathan Taves, and Marcus Johansson. On defense, on the first pair, Josh Morrissey with Adam Foote. On the second pair is Ivan Provorov with Eric Cernak. And on the third pair is Damon Hunt with Tyler Myers. Starting the net is Dominik Hasek with Artur Schillau backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Nikita Gurbankin, Yusuf Valimaki, and Mark Parrish.
Both teams players are lined up, and we are set to get things going. The Oilers take possession to get this one underway. The Leafs gain possession in their own end. And they'll dump it in. Pass across to Gonchar. Sedin's taking the puck now here inside his own territory. The Oilers cross the blue line and are on the attack. Denies them! And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play.
Hasek's found his rhythm here as we look at that last save. I mean, he has to be so on the mark
He's
right
made
now.
one
True
save.
position
What
to
do you
be
mean he's
able to
found
make
his
it.
rhythm?
His read is perfect. He's tracking well. I mean, you have to be quick and athletic to make that one.
We're still in the early stages of this period. We've still got zeros on the board. The Leafs start with the puck in their own end. Handles the pass. Moves the puck along the half wall. Moves it to the middle. Picked off in front. Directed over to Sedin. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Shot. And he gets all of that one as it was teed up with the slapper. But he turns it aside.
Dunn's been getting some good looks, but unable to convert here, and really tough when you're in a pointless streak and you're trying to get yourself going. You want to cash in on a few of those opportunities just to make yourself feel like you're contributing.
Quick feed to Kasparaitis. And now he moves it to Primo. And he takes the dish. How's that for a little rock'em sock'em?
That's rock'em sock'em, and that's separating puck from player, isn't it, James? Man, he's not going to feel good.
Locked him in the open ice.
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly. Never forget sitting in the dressing room before a game and everyone's talking about physically engaging early, sending a very clean message. Well, that hit there, that is the response the coach wants. Get out there, be physically imposing on your opponent.
Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Edmonton's through center and now in the offensive end. The Oilers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Denied that one. Taken along the wall by Clark. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Grabs the puck. Tries to feed it over to Arvidsson. Oh, he'll feel that one. And that's knocked away. Oh, what a glove save!
Sometimes when you have no time to think and make these types of saves, I mean, there's no hesitation there, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one, because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Fires it! Misses the net!
Well, you utilize possession to get scoring chances, James, and they got the look that they wanted. They just missed. Not even opportunity for a rebound. That's a tough one.
Toronto's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. And he came up with a solid stop on that play. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. The game is still scoreless. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Off target. Picked up along the wall by Lawton. Oh, what a stop by Dryden. McLean stick handling in his own zone. Hasek's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Slides it diagonally to Lawton. Here's a chance! In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Off the draw, they take possession. Taken by Dunn. Quick pass across to Kachuk. Oh, how did he stop that one? Wow! Picked up along the boards by Morrissey. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Skates to the crease.
Oh, Josh Morrissey.
You know it's a hard shot when the goaltender gets a big piece of it, but it still trickles in.
Let that go off the post, off the crossbar, and off the goalie's butt, and then its leg. Maybe not the crossbar.
The Leafs land the game's first goal here in the first half of the opening frame.
Well, yeah, and I really like their game, James. It's not just about getting on the board first, but I like the way they've established a forecheck and they've held possession. I think they've done a real good job. They've had a consistent effort. Now they got to find a way to finish the back half of this period the same way.
Toronto's got it across the line. And it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there. Goaltender covers it up and we'll get a reset here. The Leafs have had multiple scoring opportunities here in this first and could easily have a much bigger lead. Offense is on face-off and he wins the draw. Here's a shot. Oh, comes up with a stop. Nearing the midway mark of the period, the Leafs lead it 1-0. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. And a great save!
Dryden's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Good fight for the puck along the boards. Toronto's got a hold of the puck. Here they come up along the wing. Gives them a jolt with that hit. Great positioning in the defensive end. Avoids the poke check. Puck scooped up by Myers. Toronto's ready to go on the attack. Sends it out front. And that goes off someone in front.
He knows he's only one goal away from his next milestone. That's why he's possessing the puck tonight.
Sends the pass over. Primo's going to play it to the corner. Toronto's got it in their own zone. Looking dangerous as they move along the boards. Puck dumped in and they'll get a fresh group of forwards. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Throws it in. The Leafs gain control of the puck against the wall. Passes it inside.
Oh. Luosterainen.
He's going to get an assist on this goal here, James, and it's a product of being in the right spot at the right time, and that's not a fluke. That is all him. He's got the IQ, the smarts, and the anticipation skills to disrupt this pass.
Edmonton's beginning to look like their version of their team here after that goal.
Well, yeah, you can see in their body language after that counter-strike as well, James. You can feel the energy kind of pulsing throughout the bench, and you almost knew and felt like something was coming. And if you're the coach, you like that because it's a response. It's a response to an early goal against, and as a coach, that's exactly what you want to see.
And he shuts the door on that. Past the midway mark in this period, it's all tied up. Primo's won the faceoff. Edmonton's got it in their own zone. Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. Burrows is going off for 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Well, this is just a lack of discipline and emotional control. You can see his frustration. He extends the arms, and he gets a cross-checking call.
Edmonton's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
Well, with their first power play of the game, you don't have to worry about getting in. It's already in there, but you do have to worry about winning the face-off, the most critical piece to possessing the puck. Once they get that possession, they can get the setup and the options that they want.
Made the stop on the play. Oh, and another quick stop. Score!
Oh, Michael Pekka bangs it in.
Last numero uno, James. The first of hopefully many for him in and around the net, but it's going to bring a lot of confidence. It alleviates pressure and expectation. That's what you call taking advantage of a power play opportunity. Just get the PK running, be pressure-filled and urgent on the puck. And when you create motion, open your lanes, get butts in front of the goaltender. puck, especially after you score a goal-ahead goal. You got them back on their heels. You got to attack.
Thunderous collision on the play.
Well, and you got to love the sacrifice of this play here, James. This is how you go from defense to offense. You have to separate the body from puck. He does it perfectly.
Here's a short pass to Trouba. Handles the puck at the point. And will play on as that goes off the outside of the post.
The Oilers get a little bit of bad luck right here as the puck goes off the post and out. The good part is they still have the lead.
Here's a shot. Big time stop.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle. Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
The Leafs would love to even things up before the end of this period as they trail despite being the busier team in the shots department. The Oilers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Pushes it across to Natchez. Grabs the puck in the corner. The Leafs have it against the wall. Scoops up the puck here. Moves it quickly over to Morrissey. Puck picked up by Gonchar. Edmonton's in on the offensive attack now. Oh, how did that stay out? It goes off the inside of the post. Getting into the later stages of this period, the Oilers lead it 2-1 in what has been an entertaining game thus far. Lindros wins possession off the draw. Slides it across to Foot. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Back at the point, they set it up. Huge steal at his own end. The Oilers have the puck now. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Sedin. From behind the net. Good use of the body on the play. And now it's grabbed by Lindros. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Oh, and he missed the net. Oh!
That's going to be frustrating, James. You work so hard in your possession to get those looks. They're dangerous, and then you don't capitalize. That's a huge miss.
Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Slides it over to Lawton. Handles the puck. Here's a shot. First 20 minutes of play is in the books. Both teams get a chance to refresh and reset. We'll be back with second period action in no time.
Well, the Leafs started strong, but the Oilers came back and took the lead. Now we got to try and find the tying goal in the second. Let's hope they can do it.
The middle stanza is about to go. The officials ready to drop the puck. Both teams are recharged, and here we go. Period number 2 is underway. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
Dryden's been fantastic in the game so far, James. I mean, he's the...
There we go. Peter Bondrov.
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer. Well, this is the type of play that generates urgency up and down your lineup. When you see a player be that hard and heavy on a puck, use their size to their advantage, and separate the opponent from the puck, you kind of stand up and you're like, yeah, guy, keep it going. And he finds a way to keep it going and makes a beautiful play that results in a goal.
Toronto's been right there with them all night long, and look at this, we've got the equalizing goal.
Yeah, that counter punch was something, James. To be able to get the equalizer, you can see the excitement on the bench. That's going to provide a lot of energy in the second period.
Puck grab by Lindros. The Leafs take it along the wall. Here's a feed in front. Moves it again. And that's stopped. Back to the blue line. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We got a tie game. Sneaks away with the puck after he was tangled up on the draw. Trouba's got it in the offensive end.
Oh, rocked onto his own bench. Well, he wasn't ready for that hit there, James. The only good thing about it, it's not the opposition's bench.
Edmonton's got a hold of it against the wall. And a heads-up kick pass over to his teammate. Moves it to Primo. Fires it on net. Denied by the goaltender.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Picked off by Kachuk. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. From the back of the cage with the puck.
Oh, what a glove save.
By Dryden.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. Center's jammed up and the winger grabs the puck. Shuts him down. Point shot. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Grabbed along the boards by Murray. Edmonton's got possession of the puck. And now it's over to Pekka. The Leafs get a hold of the puck in their own end. Beautiful feed up ahead from the right wing side. And now he tries to get it across to Mahovlich. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Murray. Edmonton's got the puck along the boards. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Nelson's taking it from his own end. And now he angles it across to Provorov. The Leafs looking against the half wall. Picked up along the boards by Lindros. Glove save. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Gonchar's bobblehead night coming up next game. You know, oftentimes bobbleheads can be a real miss. This one looks incredible. Get those tickets online now. And off the draw, they'll take possession. The Leafs going to work on offense. And he takes the feed. Gaining momentum along the wing. Works it across to Gonchar. Picks off the feed. Toronto's across the blue line. Scooped up along the wall by Lindros. Toronto's got the puck here in the open ice. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Solid check to slow him down. Taken by Natchez. Passes the puck over to Gunther. Here's the pass. Quick pass to Trouba. Gets down low and blocks the shot. Nice poke check. Takes the feed. Takes it across the blue line. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Dryden's going to hang on for a whistle. This has become one of the most rabid fan bases in hockey. The sellout streak continues here in this barn again tonight here, Cheryl.
Yeah, they're selling the merch as well. Just have a look around, James, and you can see the colors. You can see the jerseys being worn. I mean, ownership loves this, as well as the players on the ice. Every time they set foot on the ice, they can hear and feel that everyone is pushing for them.
More than half the frame has been played here. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. The Leafs win the faceoff. Grips it, rips it. Big time stop there.
Dryden's been dialed in right from puck drop, James. I mean, he's made the key save that he's need to make, and it's all about, for a tender, managing the momentum swings of the game, and the timeliness of the saves have really given his team an opportunity.
Clark's won the draw, and they're on the attack. Oh, a clutch save! The Leafs gain possession. Takes the feed from off the boards. And he was ready for that save. Too much traffic in the lane. Takes a shot. Textbook stop by Hasek. Quick feed to Hunt. Over the line they come. Jostles the puck loose. Edmonton's looking to break out. Here we go. Puck's in deep. Toronto's got the puck. Puck scooped up by Myers. And he takes the feed. Toronto's on the attack. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Dryden. Angles it over to Myers. The Oilers gain the zone. Here's a shot. Makes a save.
Hasek's able to make that save look easy, James. It's because he gets to the top of his crease, he cuts down his angles, and then he can redirect it to safety.
Reads it perfectly, breaking up the play. On the attack along the boards. Feeds it over. Fantastic save.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well, and this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Primo's been given 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Well, cross-checking is the call here, and that's going to be the pounder special. Anytime you move your hands away from your body and you get your opponent, you know it's going to be called every single time.
Toronto sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
First power play opportunity of the game. You know they've worked on this in practice, the setup, the look that they want. Let's see how they move the puck around the perimeter and look to attack.
Good clearing attempt to breathe. Gets the puck over to Foot. The Oilers take possession of the neutral zone. Sends it in deep. The Leafs scoop it up along the boards. Through center. Shot! And he's able to handle that one.
Well, the game has changed so much. It's so fast, and the athletes are so strong. I mean, the training that you have to undergo, whether it's in the gym or it's functional, you know that these guys are constantly working in small space areas, working on their games, working on their legs. Their foundation, the lower half, is so critical, and this is a perfect example.
Arvidsson's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And a great save! Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. And that's off a stick. The Leafs get a hold of the puck along the boards. Takes the feed at the back end. Fires the one-timer. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Hope everyone's enjoying the game here tonight. Another big face-off here on this power play. The Los Doradans won a big draw on their own end.
Primo's up and ready to get back on the ice.
The Leafs squander a golden opportunity to take the lead here.
Specialty teams are so huge in any game, James, especially when it's tied. You don't want to fall behind and have discipline really be a factor in the game.
Tries to feed it over to Tkachuk. The Oilers carry it along the wall. Knocks the puck down with a stick. Here's a short pass to Clark. Dumps it into the ozone. The Oilers gain possession along the wall. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. Stones him in front.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Can't get a hold of that pass. There's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we've got a third period just around the corner.
Well, the Leafs dominated that period. Ended up tying the game up really quick. Let's hope they can find this go-ahead goal in the third.
Welcome back. She's Cheryl Pounder. I'm James Cebulski, and we are ready to bring you period number 3. Here we go. Period number 3 is underway. Still looking for who that hero will be. Slides it diagonally to Morrissey. From point blank. Sensational stop by Dryden.
Love the way the goal goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time? You want to take space? Goaltender does it, makes the save.
Denies him on the slapper. Oh, wow, another great stop.
Wow, James, was he ever dialed in that sequence of saves? I mean, 1, 2, multiple saves here. His D's got to help him out.
With possession along the wall. Taken along the wall by Lindros. Backhander. Oh, what a big-time stop by Dryden.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Lots of time left in this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. Moves it quickly over to Tkachuk. Edmonton's... Oh! What a save!
Not much to say after that one, James. I'm actually at a loss for words. That was huge.
The Oilers take over on possession. Takes the feed. And that's picked up by Morrissey. Takes a shot. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Dryden.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
Puck picked up by Tkachuk. Dished on over to Primo. Slides the puck across to Trouba. That's gloved by Hasek. Quick pass across to Burrows. He carries the puck up along the wing. Quick shot! And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Shuts him down. The Oilers gain control of it. Edmonton's in transition. And gets control of the puck once again here in the open ice. Can't get it to go. The Leafs have it from their own end. Toronto's got the puck in the defensive end. Fires it into the offensive zone. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Grabs it in his own end. Oh, textbook poke check to turn that over. Lindros plays it against the boards. Slides it across. That goes off a twig. Dryden's got the puck and he's going to hang on.
Well, the goal light does not go on, and no one can believe it, James. We're going to have another look at it. Man, was that ever electric. This is unbelievable that he can get to this puck. You think it's in the net, then he comes out of nowhere with a sprawling athletic save.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. We are all tied up in this one. Toronto's won the draw. To the low slot. Langevet's got it in the defensive zone. McLean's gaining momentum. Puts it in deep. The Leafs have it now. Picked up along the wall by Hyman. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Puck hops onto the bench, and we got a stoppage in play.
Dryden's been counted on and relied upon in the big moments of this game to come up with a big save. He almost makes it look easy here, James. You know, sometimes you're not under siege, but you still have to come up huge when the timing is called for. And he does. He comes up big and really gives his team an opportunity.
Puck possession so critical in today's game, and the official ready to drop the puck right here. Necas wins the draw at center. The Oilers play it along the wing. The Leafs gain control of the puck against the wall. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Toronto's got it now. Oh, fantastic save! Lightning quick reflexes. Edmonton's got the puck along the wall. Toronto's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Grabbed along the board by Gonchar. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Great defensive effort with the stick. And now it's grabbed by Necas. A howitzer! And the traffic neutralizes that threat. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Kansas City's up next on the schedule. Tickets still available. Go to the box office, or you can get them online. Here in the back half of this period, it's all tied up. The Oilers win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Toronto's won the draw. The Leafs have it now. He grabs the puck here at the point. And loses possession after a solid hit. Routine glove stop by Dryden. Covers it up. We'll get a stoppage in play. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. The Oilers have it behind the net. They go on the attack from the left side. And puts the body into it, a little bumper car hockey. Quick pass to Lindros. And now he moves it to foot. Great defensive play to come up with the puck. Moves it around along the half wall. Works it across to Trouba. And there's a shot! And turns aside the slapper with ease. Angles it over to Morrissey. Intercepts it in the neutral zone. Scrum along the boards as they battle for the puck. Unable to reach that one. Moves it to Lindros. Tick goes around the poke check. Stopped by the goaltender.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit. Gets the job done.
More than half the period has expired. We got a tie game. Clark's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Stops him cold. Pass back to the point. And another stop.
Man, is he ever quick on his feet, anticipating the play. Excellent reflexes. He's saving his team right now.
Puts him right into the wall.
Wow, this is great. He closes quickly, and you can hear the boards reverberate, James. This was a huge hit.
Burroughs has been handed a pair for cross-checking.
Well, this is such an obvious call for the official. Undisciplined. Once the arms extend, you're going to get the cross-checking call. Well, I expect that they're going to go back to the umbrella formation, James. They had success earlier on it on the power play with 3 up high, trying to move the coverage. Hey, for everyone who wants to draw it up, it's exactly what it looks like, the top of an umbrella, and then you're getting the coverage to move around, and then you can use those cross-seam passes, and you can ski downhill for a shot as well.
And the puck's booted away. Battle along the boards. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. The Leafs have it in the offensive end. Huge steal in his own end.
Dryden's really given life to his team with that last sequence in particular. When you have a desperation save and you're willing to put yourself out there to keep it out of the net, your entire team feels it.
Makes the save, cool and calm under pressure. Puck clears the zone. Edmonton's looking to break out of their own end. Tkachuk's swooping in on the attack. The Oilers have the puck in the corner. Toronto's penalty killer's got a hold of it. And they get the puck out of harm's way. The Leafs scoop it up along the boards. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off.
Can't generate opportunities on the power play when you spend the majority of it in your own zone, and the fans certainly don't like it.
Toronto's got the puck against the half wall. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
There we go. Zach Hyman with a tip-in.
Well, it's very timely, isn't it, James? To give them the lead, and also the confidence that they've shown these past few shifts have led to that opportunity. How many times have we seen this before? The play comes back in your own zone. There's a scoring chance that they're unable to convert on, and you get going the other way, and you're able to execute. It really is a 200-foot game.
It's always the way. Kill the big penalty, then score the goal.
The Leafs would that goal have gone up by 1 here in the third?
Well, you're better up by 1 than down by 1, James, but there's a lot of runway left. Now it's a mindset of attack, but be defensively responsible.
Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Off a stick and they can't connect. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. The Leafs been going in one direction all night long, and that's to the net, and they lead it here late in this third period. Toronto's got it in the offensive zone. Blocked in traffic. Sends the feed in front, and that's gobbled up, and we'll get a whistle for a face-off. Here in the late goings of the period, Toronto's got a 1-goal lead. Lindros is quick on the draw. The Oilers gain control of the puck. Mahovlich has got it against the boards. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Good hit to knock the puck loose. Still a tight one here as we approach the final minute of the third. Great read to break up the play. Finds nothing but air on that shot. Here they come on the attack. Picked up along the boards by Luosterainen. The Oilers have pulled the goaltender here. They've got the extra attacker out on the ice in hopes of a goal. Quick pass to Johansson. Fires into the empty net. The Leafs get a hold of the puck in their own end. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Extra attacker on the ice. Big face-off here coming up. Edmonton's won the face-off. Denies him. He got all of it. The Leafs play it along the boards. Towards the gaping net. And into the
Manny McDonald with the empty netter.
And a sigh of relief as well, as it's a real insurance marker. You put it in the empty cage and you don't ice it, that's a good thing. Well, that's a strong effort all the way around. Stingy defensively at the end of the game, and they're able to get that empty netter. And it's the dying minutes here, James. It should seal the deal.
The Leafs may have found the insurance marker they needed on that last empty netter there, Cheryl.
Well, outside of a major hiccup, that should be it, James. That should seal the deal. That lead should get the win.
And a solid shot tying up his opponent. Puck grabbed by Clark. Tries to feed it over to Burrows. What a steal in his own end. Final horn sounds, and we are all done with this one. Well, from a moral victory standpoint, they certainly were in this one. Probably one of their best efforts in the last few games, but you don't get points for moral W's.
Yeah, you don't, James. And this is really tough one to swallow for them. I mean, they played a great game right from the start, but found themselves getting into a deficit that they weren't able to crawl back from. So this is a real tough one. They have to find a way to reset, and it's feeling pretty heavy right now.
Thanks so much for taking time out of your schedule to join us tonight. From all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski. See ya.
Great game for the Leafs as they outshoot Edmonton 41-26. Out-hit them 40-31, have more time to attack. Edmonton has the better pass percentage. Toronto won the faceoffs 22-19. Toronto went 0 for 1 on the power play. Edmonton went 1 for 2. For the box scores for Toronto, we had Bondra and Morrissey with a goal and an assist each. Hyman with a goal. Lindros, Myers with assists. McDonald with a goal. And Clark Naslund with assists. And Hasek made 24 saves on 26 shots, 2 goals allowed for a .923 save percentage. For Edmonton, he had Primu with 2 assists, Pekka, Luosterainen with goals, and Leach and Warren with assists. And Ken Dryden made 37 saves on 40 shots, 3 goals allowed for a .925 save percentage. And with the win, the Leafs record now sits at 13-2 for 37 points as they hold on to first place in the league. So remember to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next game as the Leafs finally head back home to face the Cleveland Barons.